Hey everybody, Kevin here with another Note Investor tip of the day. When buying notes, oftentimes the system is bid now, get your documents later, and then you'll have time to go through them. So that makes you rely more upon the numbers than ultimately you want to buy on. So you have to take it in steps. You look at the numbers, what numbers make sense. Then when you get the documents, you do your other due diligence, which includes learning what the story is behind it, and then starting to weigh out what your exit strategies may be. Now, during that due diligence period, you're not under total obligation to close on that note. You're absolutely expected to, unless something very unusual comes out of that documentation. So what you don't want to do is bid outside of your parameters. Don't second guess what the market might be offering or an individual might be offering on a single note. Stick with your guidelines on what your expectations are, and you won't be disappointed. There's a reason they stick with auctions. I think there's some people have a tendency to second guess the market and really want to get that note so bad that they overpay a little bit. And you don't want to get into the habit, obviously, of doing that. If there's something you really, really like and you think you're going to cut corners a little bit and take a lower yield, all right, I got no problem with that. But long term, you probably don't want to get into that habit. If you're buying higher item notes, 100,000 plus, you're going to have less competition. So keep that in mind versus notes that are down in the $20,000, $30,000 range, where more people are going to be bidding on those assets. So it's an interesting system. You got to stick with your guidelines. You got to back into a number, but don't ultimately buy until you've really reviewed those files so you can get the complete story. So there's your Note Investor tip of the day.